Hello Facebook ads people, I'm Konstantinos, and today we're going to discuss why your ROAS are dropping when you're scaling your spend. So, a lot of times I hear people, they say that I'm not able to scale because my ROAS are dropping. This is a total normal thing to happen, and let me tell you why. So think of it like this: Facebook is having a Facebook advertisement pie that it has to give to several people. Everybody has to be happy so that they can keep spending. So it really takes its business and thinks that, okay, this business is going to take this amount of sales, this business this amount of sales, and of course from period to period it's changing because you are actually having higher CPMs or lower CPMs based on how many they are advertising. It's like the stock market, basically, okay? So somebody is going to win more, somebody is going to win less based on their history, the amount of money they have spent, how ready their ad accounts are, and so on and so on. The reason that I'm making this video is because I'm having actually one ad account that it's actually giving me messages that stop, don't spend more, and I want to show you that so that you can understand how it feels to have this message from Facebook that is telling you don't spend more with this kind of creatives or with this kind of product, find another way, okay? Maybe it's going to be other creatives that are going to penetrate another area of the market, maybe it's going to be another product, but with these kind of methods, with all of the things that you do and the creatives that you have and the post and everything, you cannot scale more. I will show you in a little bit in my PC how this is looking and how you can actually understand it and feel it so that you can start thinking of doing something different so that you can protect your results and your ROAS. Now, before we go to the PC, and Konstantinos, what is the solution to that? What can I do? Well, we said several times also about scaling and how you can scale. First, you go with different methods, okay? You take what you have different methods, crazy method, whatever, you try to scale. You go up to a point. Then you go up to another point when you're going to use manual bidding, which is another thing. Of course, if manual bidding is working in your country, at least you have to try it. Then another thing is that you say, okay, I'm doing this amount of sales with these creatives, I'm going to do other creatives that are going to show different ways of selling my item or giving ideas to people on how to use my product. Then you take all of that and you use them as posts. And also on top of that, we have to say that we have trained and untrained pixels, so you might start from interest and you can scale more if you go to broad targeting, which is a bigger audience. And of course, we have the attack periods that we mentioned several times, and it's periods that people are buying more, and it's going to help you to increase the threshold of your account because Facebook is actually putting everyone to tiers, and we know that based on the fact that they are giving different customer support to different tiers. I have top meta reps for the accounts that I'm spending $500,000 or $1 million per month, and I'm having different teams of reps for the accounts that I'm spending 100K. The good customer support comes above $500,000, let's say, per month. This is when you're considered a good advertiser and a good account for them. Okay, for me, even 100K spend, it's considered a good ad account, so it's not an issue. So that's all the different cases, and this is how it goes. Let's go to my PC to show you this ad account that it's actually giving me the message, hey dude, stop spending, I'm going to give you less ROAS, do something else, or you're going to feel my wrath. So let me show you what is happening on this ad account. You know this ad account, I have showed it I think sometimes. As I said, 1.8 break even, we are on 2.23. We try to scale as much as we can with this. This month so far we spent 40K. Our goal with this account is most of the times to go around 80 to 100K because they have also stock issues and everything, but this is irrelevant. Let's discuss a little bit about how this ad account is showing me that it's slowing down. If we go on the last 7 days, we see that it's dropping on 1.99. But it's not only that, it's that I can see the different days from 1 to 8. What we are having is 2.5. If we go on the 8th, we can see that the spend, it was 2.5K, then it was 9. On the 9th, it was 2.5, same. Then 2 ROAS on over here on the 11. We go 1.95 with 2,654. So the more I scale, the more it's dropping, guys, okay? So we go on the 12th. Okay, on the 12th, we have 2.08 ROAS with 2,865 spent. Most probably when you're doing a scaling, the next day you're going to see a drop on the ROAS. And let's see, I'm sure that it happened because I know it. 1.65 ROAS 2,720. You can see the different changes on the budgets because I'm optimizing at the same time, okay, the way that I showed you in several videos. Then we go on the other day, we drop a little bit to 2,654, but it also rose to 2 ROAS. And then we go on the 15th that we have 2,591, and it starts to recover again. So it's the first time that we have 2 consistent days with 2 ROAS above, okay? And let's see what's happening today, just out of curiosity. Today it's too early, okay? So over here, what we can see is that we see a tendency of dropping. Why? Because we tried to scale and then Facebook immediately, boom, it goes below 2 ROAS, below 2 ROAS. It's giving us this message on these days. Maybe it's giving us the message that it's not going to be consistent. You know, you are going to have 1.65, 2 ROAS, but this is going to actually hurt our average. So what I have done is that I have collected some new creatives and everything, and I'm going to do a new Advantage Plus because I really want to go to 3K days here, and I want to do it. And this is a constant battle, guys. You will go a little bit more, Facebook is going to stop you, you will go down. A little bit more, you will go down, and this is why you hire also people that are advertisers so that they can do this daily for you. And the problem here is that if an account is not scaling, you need to find a way of doing this again and again. It's like it's a castle and you're sending your troops. They lose, you come back. Sending your troops again and again and again. And you try with attacks to take the castle. For me, the 3K spending per day on this account in a stable way is taking the castle. Okay, and then I'm going to find another castle and then another castle and another castle to take, and so on. This is how it goes. This is how it's working. Let's see, for example, what happened here in the last month. Last month, most probably I'm not having all the campaigns, huh? Okay, let's see. What happened on the last month? I'm curious to see. So 2.41 on the last month, 68K spent. I'm already scaling here, okay? I'm trying to scale already, but I really want to go to 100K per month on this account because I think that I can. And also don't forget that my break-even ROAS is on 1.8. So even if I scale to 100K with 2 ROAS, fine, I will do it and it's going to be fine. That's all that I wanted to show you about how Facebook is gently slowing you down when they don't want you to scale more. Something more that I forgot to say is that in order for me to show you how this is happening, you need to see an account which is very close to their break-even ROAS. Okay, because in accounts that they are just spending 5 and they have 5, 6, 7 ROAS, you are not able to see that because you have so much space until you reach to your break-even ROAS. That means that you're not spending as much as you can. It's better if you manage to scale an account to bigger numbers instead of actually having very high ROAS and very low spend. This is not an accomplishment. An accomplishment is to scale as much as you can by maintaining a healthy ROAS for the business, whichever that may be and whichever that the business may tell you that it is. At least to my eyes, it's obvious that this ad account is slowing down, and I can understand the reason. I'm using same creatives, and now we're in the process of doing other creatives and everything as soon as I said this to the company, and I think that it's going to go well. That's all I had for you about this topic. Don't forget that if you want to learn more, you can check my book or my free course and my website, and until we meet again, be creative and be consistent.